I'd just moved into the villa when I noticed the neighbors were moving. I wanted to ask what was going on, but the neighbors looked as if they had seen a monster. Then they got in their cars and left. My husband and I rushed after them, but when we got outside, we realized that the road was full of cars leaving, and they were all getting out of here fast. We didn't know what was going on, but my instincts told me to follow the others. As we drove out of town with the kids, something strange happened. Vehicles that had left not long ago were now turning around and heading back. Though perplexed, we resolved to press on. Just as we were about to enter the tunnel to the outside, there was a traffic jam. Luckily, my husband braked in time to avoid hitting the car in front of us. It turns out that all the cars that had just left the town were now stuck here. The entrance to the tunnel is completely blocked by government troops. They've sent helicopters to urge people to return to their homes and wait for help. Some people are driving back into the town after hearing the announcement. My husband and I didn't know what to do. Just then, a rock fell from the sky and hit the bonnet of our car. When I looked up, the mountain was shaking slightly, and there was a lot of debris coming down from it. Then 2 fighter jets appeared and flew over us. Everyone was watching. No one knew why the bombers were in our remote town. As everyone watched, the fighters dropped bombs on the town. The whole town turned into a sea of flames almost instantly. If we hadn't escaped earlier, we'd have been killed too. Just when I was feeling lucky, I realized that the fighter planes were coming towards the direction of the crowd. So I left the crowd with my husband and children and ran up the hill. Soon after we left, a fighter jet dropped a bomb on the crowd. We escaped into a primary school at the top of the hill. There was a shelter in there that had been set up in case of a nuclear explosion. We quickly opened a manhole cover and climbed down a ladder. As soon as we closed the lid, several bombs fell. Luckily, the shelter was strong enough to keep us safe, and there were a lot of supplies stored inside. It's enough to last our family for a long time. We didn't know what was going on outside, but we were safe here until the night when there was a terrible hissing noise coming from the exit, followed by